Hey guys, Depressed Rabbit here. Been kind of gone for a little bit, and apparently our Goblin of Akron has been uploading. So let's hop right in. Gordon Wilkins is a deadbeat, just like Kate. Alright, let's take a look what the problem is today.
Well, so this video is going out to my now former piece of shit dad. AK.
By the way, I sped it up to 1.25 because I can't stand the fact that he takes forever to finish the sentence.
The deadbeat bitch of
Uh-huh.
the Wilkins family.
Right. I'm sorry, you're not a part of the Wilkins family. So,
Listen here, you old fucking crackhead motherfucker. You
he's
just
a
don't seem to
stoner.
get it, do you? You don't seem to get that I'm not scared of you.
He doesn't care.
Because
No one
I'm
cares.
not.
He doesn't care.
Back when I visited you in 2014 when we got into that fight,
When you
the
didn't
only
shower,
reason I didn't beat the goddamn brakes off your bitch ass
it's because you couldn't.
back then is because back then I actually had fucking respect for you, old man.
What
That's
respect?
why I didn't knock your ass out like I wanted.
You didn't knock his ass out because you were literally 4-0 and 50 pounds soaking wet Cyraxx. You can't knock a cardboard box. In fact, you can't even knock a wet paper bag. And who the hell says not punch the brakes?
To because I actually had respect for you back then, you pussy ass little bitch.
You didn't have respect for him. You're lying. You didn't have respect for him. You were in his house. You didn't shower. You didn't help. You didn't take care of anything. You just sat around and did nothing. And when he told you that you're lazy, you were like, how's that my fault? You didn't respect him. What are you talking about? You didn't beat him because you couldn't. And you sitting here saying now, oh, I couldn't. I just didn't want to. Bitch, please.
If you ask me, you ain't no soldier, homie.
No one's asking you, homie.
Wait, not no more.
Not no more what? Yeah, he's retired, but he's a former soldier. I don't understand this.
So stop fucking acting like it. Oh, and stop acting like you're a badass. Cause being
He is a badass, Cyraxx. He is a badass. I know that you don't understand the concept, but he's a badass. He served in the military for 21 years. You couldn't even finish high school in 24. Okay, buddy.
a biker and in an MC don't make you a badass.
Do you remember how many bricks you shot when you thought that Marty was cooperating with Hells Angels? You shot so many bricks, we can literally go to Mexico with those bricks and build the wall.
makes you a bitch.
I would love for you to come up to anybody who's in a gang, biker gang or not, and say that to their face. I quadruple dog dare you. I double, triple, quadruple dog dare you. I dare you. I dare you to come up to somebody who's affiliated either with a motorcycle club or a gang and say those words to their face. And let's see what happens. Just call me before so I can come and videotape what's going to be left of you on the sidewalk. Maybe we could scrape it into a cup.
That makes you a fucking pussy.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make him a pussy. I have never seen gangsters who are pussies. In fact, those guys will shoot you first and ask questions later. You can't even punch, the only thing that you fight is old ladies. And from the back. From the back. My dude. You waited until your mom turned around and you sucker punched her. You sucker punched her. I was a teenager when my unfortunate parent married an alcoholic. And when he used to beat the crap out of her, I used to stand up and protect her. I was a girl. I was a teenager. And I could protect my mom, unfortunately. You can't. You can't even punch air.
Bitch. Because that shows that you ain't got the balls to stand and fight on your motherfucking own.
You say that to a soldier? A soldier who spent 21 years in the military? That's what you're saying, that he is a bitch, and because he likes to ride motorcycles, that makes him not being able to fight his own battles? Do you know what military is all about, or like, do you just say that you know what military is all about while you have no clue?
Only pussies join gangs.
I would love for you to say that to anybody. 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 Pick a gang and go say that to them. But call me first. Call me first. Because I want to videotape that. Because that will be hilarious.
Only bitches join gangs.
It sounds to me like you're pretending to be a gangster. So if only bitches join gangs and you're pretending to be one, does that make you a pretend bitch? You can't even be a real bitch, you have to be a fake one.
Like what you're in, old man.
You know what real gangsters don't do? Scratch like that every minute. You know why? Because they behave.
Trust me, I looked your shit up, old man.
Every time he says that, I looked your shit up. We all know he's lying, because we all know you can't read. And you can tell me that you can read, but I know you can't, because you can't even look straight into the camera. Your eyes are having two different parties in opposite ends of the town, buddy. You can't read. You can say you can read all you want, but we all know you can't. I've never seen you actually read a full page of anything. You can't even read a sentence. You get first 3 words and you stop.
I know what the fuck you about. And you really think I'm afraid of you? Motherfucker, I've had over 6 fucking squad cars of cops rolling up to my house.
That never happened. There were 2 cops, and they were there with flashlights. I almost said flashlights. Excuse me. They were there with flashlights. There's a video of it, Cyraxx. I know that you don't like to remember it, but there's a video of it. And I personally have seen it. And I know that there was nothing like what you're describing. And I don't know why you're trying to lie. I don't understand it.
When pistols drawn on me for no fucking reason, because of your newfound little friends.
They never drew pistols on you. And the reason why the cops were called was because you were upstairs pretending to have a shotgun. And then you proceeded to lie to them about not having the weapon in the house. Had nothing to do with the trolls. You were threatening. You had a rifle. I think it was a rifle that you were showing on live stream and threatening to blow Marty's brains out. That doesn't sound like nothing to me, Cyraxx.
Your new homies decided to make up a fucking lie.
But they're not his new homies, okay? They're not his new homies. He's not a person who calls every rando a homie or a brother or a friend, okay? We all know that you only say that because you cannot deal with the fact that you're into men, that you're bisexual, and that you're attracted to men. So that's why you sling all those homophobic slurs and you keep saying all of this. Okay? But we all know that the only reason why you're so angry is because you know it's true. Because if it wasn't, it wouldn't bother you. Like, there's so many people in the world out there. And if they don't make a video, you don't know if they're talking crap about you. And it only bothers you. It only bothers you when you know that they are talking crap about you. Sorry, guys.
Had them sent here, and guess what? I had weapons drawn on me.
That never happened. You're lying. He's thinking
so
about
you really think I'm afraid of your old wrinkly ass? I'm not.
He's not worried
like I
about
said,
it.
The only reason why I didn't beat your ass back then like I should have, old man, is because back then I used to respect what you were about.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You showed up in his... Oh my gosh, look at his eyes going all different directions. You showed up at his house stinky, smelly, disgusting. You sat around doing absolutely nothing. They tried to take you fishing. They tried to like interact with you. Nothing. You sat around. You wanted to do nothing. You wanted a responsible nothing. They told you to shower, brush your teeth, change your clothes. You did none of that. You did none of that. So how exactly did you have respect for him? Because you were too afraid to swing at him? Well, you know what would have happened to you? And the same thing that happened to you when you charged Marty and you thought that size does not matter in a fight. Yeah, it does. It does, buddy. It does. There's a reason why extreme sports all have weight categories. Okay? Laws of physics cannot be broken just because you want them to be broken. That's just not how it works.
I used to respect that you were in the military,
no, you never
but not
had.
no more. I
no,
can't respect you as a man.
He doesn't care.
As a soldier, I respect what you did.
No one
but
cares.
As a man, you're a bum and a piece of shit. And you're...
How is he a bum and a piece of shit? He has a driver's license. He grooms. By the way, have you seen Gordon's goatee? That's what a goatee looks like on a human, Cyraxx. Print out that picture, put it in front of, paste it on your mirror with a little scotch tape, and compare what goblins look like and what actual human beings look like. And try to be more like a human being and not a goblin.
A fucking liar. Everything that comes out your bitch mouth is a lie. And
that's not true, because if that was true, you wouldn't be so freaking animated and you wouldn't be throwing gangster signs and pointing at like you're a rapper or like you're from the hood. If you're not a hood rat, what is this hand gestures? What is that? Who talks like that? No one talks like that unless they're a hood rat. That's why he called you a hood rat. Keep doing those things with your hands. Hood rat.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is with you, motherfucker. Oh, and by the way, if I really was a hood rat, I'd be out here running around doing gang shit. You
are running around doing pretend gang shit. You're forgetting about inviting people to fight you. You're forgetting about being the tough guy with a rifle, which got cops called on you. Right now, you're trying to be a tough guy again. You are literally what you're saying you're not. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can sit there and say these things and it never occurred to you like, wait a minute, am I talking about myself? Unbelievable.
Drugs, doing drive-bys, swinging coke, doing this, doing that.
Honey, just your hand gestures, okay? The hand gestures, the fact that you're pointing at the camera, the fact that you're throwing rapper signs, the fact that you're throwing gangster signs makes you a hood rat, okay? That's what it is. That's why he called you a hood rat, because you behave like one. Because you are one. Because you are one. I'm not saying that like rap culture is bad or a bad influence or terrible. No, it's fantastic culture, fantastic genre of music, but like they come from somewhere that justifies their hand gestures, the way they talk, the way they behave themselves, because they have been through the grinder that is living in this country. You haven't, my dude. You're white. You live with your mama or your grandma and your step granddad. You're on Social Security. What difficulties have you had? But you act like you have. You act like you grew up in the hood. So it makes you a hood rat. You don't want to be a hood rat? Don't act like one.
Slinging drugs. I don't do that shit.
That's not what a hood rat does, buddy. That's what gangsters do. Slinging drugs is what gangsters do. You're a hood rat. That's what a hood rat does.
If anybody's the hood rat, old man, it's you, mother.
You can't be a hood rat and own a house. You can't be a hood rat and be a military. You can't be a hood rat and be married, have a stable life. You just can't. I know you don't understand, and I know you're just spewing words that you saw somebody being offended by being called a hood rat, and now you're all angry and you're trying to say you're a hood rat. You don't even know what a hood rat is. You just say you don't do drugs, and that makes you not a hood rat, but it makes him a hood rat somehow. He doesn't do any of those things either. How does that make him a hood rat?
Motherfucker, you're the one doing the drugs.
He's not doing drugs, he's smoking weed. Weed is not illegal, Cyraxx. I know that hurts your pea-sized little brain, but weed is not illegal. He's not doing drugs. Okay? He's smoking weed. He's a stoner. It's okay to be a stoner, Cyraxx. So again, you're the hood rat.
You're the one doing the biker gang shit.
Hood rats don't do biker gang shit, Cyraxx. God, I wish you would at least know one thing and be correct, because you can't. There's a salad of images and things in your head. And because there's no brain matter to sort that salad out, you just spew it, and you just think that just because somebody said it to you and it hurt your feelings, it's going to have the same effect on other people. But it's not. It's not. Because Gordy has a house, a driver license, a former soldier. You're a hood rat.
So who's the hood rat, bitch? It ain't
Still you, buddy. Still you. You know what a hood rat is? A hood rat is a 50-pound of nope in a crusty little beanie with the word king on it. That's a hood rat.
fucking me. It's you.
No.
You're the hood rat.
Nope.
Not me.
Still you. Still you,
know,
buddy.
It's no wonder that Grandma Ree and the rest of the fucking family cut your ass off.
Why are you gesticulating like that?
It's no fucking wonder they cut you out.
Why are you doing those signs? If you're not a hood rat, why is your head moving so much? Why is your arm so animated? Why are you throwing all the gangster and rapper signs, huh? If you're not a hood rat, why are you doing all the things that hood rats do?
Because you're a bitch, you're disrespectful, and you have no respect for authority.
He was a soldier, Cyraxx. I know that you don't understand it, but he was a soldier. You can't not be in U.S. military and have no respect for authority. Okay? All right, buddy? I know it takes all of the power to just keep that one eye open, you constantly closing because your brain is shutting down for the lack of processing power. But you cannot say that a soldier doesn't respect authority. Military is the ultimate freaking authority, buddy. So if he was in the military for 21 years, he has plenty of respect for authority. Something I cannot say about you.
At all, whatsoever.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and just for the record?
Oh, God, stop saying just for the record. Okay? People use just for the record not as, oh, I just thought of a funny thing that I'm going to say and insult you, and then I'm going to say it and it fizzles. No, you say just for the record when you have something important to say. It comes from a court system, okay, where everything you say in court is recorded. That's why you say just for the record. You don't just say that as a figure of speech, because it's not.
Just for the fucking record, I don't hate rules. I love.
You don't love rules. Why is your eye closed? Why is it closed? You claim that you love rules, but you don't. They told you to shower. They told you to brush your teeth. They told you to do things. You didn't. Your mom, your grandmother keeps telling you to get off the internet, and you won't. You don't love rules. You don't care for rules. You don't care for anybody else. Just you.
of rules.
That's a lie.
What I don't respect are motherfuckers like you that think they're badass.
Why is your head moving so much? Why is your head moving so much if you're not a hood rat? What are you pointing at? What is your hand doing if you're not a hood rat? What is this? Because this says to me, I'm a hood rat, look at me.
Going up on the internet, going woo woo woo, making all kind of barking noises.
That's because that's what you sound like when you get. That's what you sound like. When you get like that, that's what you sound like. He wasn't making fun of you. He was just letting you know what you sounded like. And instead of actually listening to him like you're supposed to in a conversation, you just kept screaming. You just kept gobbling out, raging out. That's why you don't understand anything. That's why everything you say sounds idiotic. Because it is. Because you don't understand how life works.
Cause you ain't nothing but a bitch. And
you ain't nothing but a guy who doesn't know how to brush his teeth. You ain't nothing but a goblin. Is that a Dorito bag in there? How long has that been there, Cyraxx? How long has that Dorito bag been there? Huh?
the only reason why you made those barking noises at me.
Why do you close your eye? Why are you closing your eye? We don't care if you know why he made those barking noises. No one cares. You're not that smart. You're not discovering freaking Americas. You're not telling us anything we don't know. All right, buddy?
You faggot ass motherfucker.
Stop calling people that. Stop. Just stop. Just because people call you a faggot does not give you the right to call other people that. You're gross. You're a gross, grotesque little goblin.
It's because you knew I was right, and you didn't want to hear it.
Your ear is not at your temple, stupid. I know that your anatomy is like completely wrong and violates every single natural order in the world, but your ear is not on your temple. When you point at your temple, that's thinking. Okay? When you point at your ear, that's hearing.
When I'm the man that fuck.
Why are you pointing at your head? Why are you pointing at your head? You're asking what happened to a man and you're pointing at your head. Why?
Fucking raised me.
He was never there. Gordon left. Gordon saw you and was like, nope. And nope the hell out of that household. And he did the right thing. He did the right thing. I would have too.
That taught me right from wrong.
Oh God, please don't say that. Please don't say that. You're a PDF file. Gordy did not teach you right from wrong. Your daddy, okay, the man who raped a person on a bike path, that is who taught you right from wrong. Sally taught you right from wrong. Not Gordy. Gordon would have took you out in the back and shot you like a rabid dog as soon as he found out you were a PDF file, if he was still in your life. You're lucky he left. You're lucky.
When I'm the man that I used to look up to.
That man never existed, Cyraxx. That man never existed, Cyraxx. Because we all know that what you're saying is that, oh, I looked up to you when I was... That's a lie. You say that about everybody. Racing, rapping, I mean, what else? You're claiming biker. You claiming you're from a biker scene. You're none of these things. You are none of these things.
The man that I wanted to fucking be like.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because if you really wanted to be like Gordy, you would have been like Gordy. You would have been like Gordy. But here we are. Here you are. The 50-pound of you, your smelly, crusty, unwashed ass, stuffed in the monster sweatshirt and a shit-colored beanie with a king on it. You sit in front of your closet and you're a year-old Dorito bag and it's all crooked. You can't even put your camera straight. Looking at this gives me a headache. Why is your closet so screwed? Why can't you just straighten out your camera?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I wanted to be like you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you did not. You did not.
I wanted to serve in the military.
You know, Cyraxx, he doesn't care about you, okay? You saying that, I wanted to be like you, it doesn't bother him. He doesn't care. He finds you disgusting like the rest of us. He wants you to change your last name. He doesn't want you to be a Wilkins anymore. Hell, he'll pay for it. He said so himself. You're not a part of the Wilkins family. You're not a part of it.
As a kid, you were my motherfucking hero.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. That was the Green Power Ranger or Ken Block or some other guy named Owen or whatever. But it wasn't Gordy. Okay? It wasn't Gordy. So stop lying. I don't know why you think that if you say, "Oh, when I was a kid, I used to look up to you," that it's going to hurt him. He doesn't care about you. He sees you as an excrement left on a sidewalk. Okay? That's what he sees you as. And the thought that you wanted to be like him disgusts him even more. You're not hurting his feelings. I don't know why you're lying. I don't know why you're trying. You're not hurting his feelings. He knows that he hurt your feelings. And judging by how hard you're trying, that must have really hurt. Even though you've already had this situation happen. We have you on video talking about the same exact situation years ago, how he didn't want anything to do with you, blah, 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 blah. I don't know why you think that I know that you can't remember, but we can, I can. I just watched the video where you say these things. There's record of you, Cyraxx. There's record, and we all know that you did not want to be like Gordy. Because if you did, you would have been.
But now, I see nothing but a fucking bum-ass bitch.
Okay, I don't believe you when you say I see. Because I know that you can only see out of one eye, and you're currently closing it. So, I don't know why you still have to lie. You can't see anything. You have the only eye that sees, you have it closed.
Who's a shell of his former self.
Who's a shell of its former self? First of all, Gordon is a human. Okay, so it's not an it. You're an it because you're a goblin.
I see a shell of what you used to be.
He's 70 years old. He's former military. He's retired. Yeah, he's the shell of what he used to be. It happens to everybody, Cyraxx. Eventually it'll happen to you. Not that I think that the time can do any worse than what God has already done, but it will happen to everybody. We will all look like shells of our former selves when we get old. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, buddy.
I don't see a soldier. I see a drunk ass.
He's not a soldier. He's retired. Why are you doing hood gestures if you're not a hood rat? Why are you acting like a hood rat? Why hood ratting, Cyraxx? Why are you hood ratting? Why are you hood ratting, Cyraxx?
Piece of shit, shell of a man.
He's 70 years old. It's perfectly normal for it to be that way. You know what's not normal? Is the fact that you're looking at the camera, but your eye is going south and the other eye has never even returned. Like it went to a party when you got on the screen on a stream or on this video, and it hasn't come back.
That's what I see.
You can't see, Cyraxx. You can't see.
And your bitch ass wife ain't much better. Hell, that.
Oh man, you are so mad at the fact that Jenny doesn't like you, aren't you? Why are you closing? Why are you closing that eye? God. Why are you closing that eye? What the fuck? This just bugs me. Stop doing that.
Anything, she's worse. She's enabling your ass. Yeah.
What is she enabling his ass to do? Be a retired soldier, own his own business, shave, brush his teeth, change his clothes, bathe? That sounds like good influence. I wish she influenced you to do that. I wish she was that kind of influence on you. Maybe I wouldn't have to vomit every time you open your mouth. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, Jen, you dog.
Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? Oh my god. Is Jen there, Cyraxx? Is that what the problem is? Jen is right there in front of you in the camera. She's right there. She's mocking you. Is that who you're talking to? Oh my god.
Skank ass home wrecking hoe.
I'm sorry, but you cheated on every girlfriend that you've ever had. In fact, the last 3 or 4 girlfriends broke up with you because you got exposed. You got exposed by Marty for cheating on them. Who was it? Was it Strawberry Sunshine? Yeah, it was Strawberry Sunshine who put her career on hold only to be brought into a live stream with Marty and Tangerine Cat and be told that while you were in a relationship, you were messaging a mentally disabled child and sending them dick pics. Like, if that is not what a skank is, then perhaps I just don't understand the meaning of the word. Because that sounds to me like a skank and a whore and a homewrecker and whatever else you call Janet.
You ain't nothing but a bitch ass enabler. You ain't helping the problem. And you know
There's
what's
no
funny
problem.
about you, old man? Back when you were with Teresa, God rest her soul, back when you were with her,
I love how he thinks that anybody gives a shit about what he thinks. And I know that he's saying this because he wants to hurt Janie's feelings because he cannot take women laughing at him. Women laughing at him destroys him. Okay? Like, men, he can take it, but women, no. And I know that you're calling Jenny all of those names because you're angry. And you know, so does she. Because if it didn't bother you, you wouldn't be so freaking animated.
when it was just me and you hanging out, you were fine. You were
She was being polite. Bless your heart.
good. Hell, honestly, I prefer you with Teresa over this bitch any damn day.
No one cares what you prefer. You are a nobody. You are not a part of his family. You're not a part of his friend circle. He does not like you. You are a dried up turd on a sidewalk, as far as Gordon is concerned.
If Teresa was still here, I'd rather you rock shit with her than Miss.
No one cares what you would rather. And why is that eye closed? Why is it closed? Why is that eye closed?
Fucking punk ass bitch you got going now. Because at least Teresa had respect.
For whom? For you? Bless your heart. She was probably just trying to be nice.
At least she didn't do fuck shit like your.
What would you know? What would you know? You weren't there. You weren't there. No one cares what you have to say because it's irrelevant and it's stupid. Just like your entire life. Irrelevant and stupid.
Little skank ass whores doing.
Says the guy who cheated on every single girlfriend he had and had 3 girlfriends dump him because he was exposed cheating. Didn't Jasmine dump you because you were cheating on her? You know when he drinks, he extends his like freaking jaw and he swallows so hard like a pelican. It's really weird. Look at him. Did you see the extension?
Oh, and by the way, when I was growing up, when your ass wasn't around, Mom didn't coddle me.
Yeah, she did. She did. She did. Because if you don't remember, I don't want to go to jail. And I'm not going to jail, Mom. Yeah, she coddled you because she was standing right next to you, ready to throw down with that police officer in her overall shirt and her blue tights and the curlers in her hair and her flip-flops. She was ready to go down and fight that jerk while you were screaming like a little baby pig and begging Ed to do something about it. I don't want to go to jail, Mom. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Yeah, while your grandmother is being an OG, you're screaming there like a little baby piglet getting tickled. What is wrong with you? I'm fairly sure that if Gordon got arrested, he wouldn't be screaming like that. He wouldn't be begging his grandmother to come and rescue. Oh my Lord. He wouldn't be. Can you just imagine? Sorry. I can't stop laughing. Can you imagine your grandma being all badass while you're crying? Oh my God. You don't have to imagine. Cyraxx is exactly that.
She knew what kind of person you were, and she protected me from.
Yeah, she protected you from becoming a contributing and participating member of society. She protected you from knowing what a responsibility is. She protected you from being self-aware. That's not a good thing, Goblin.
Becoming that.
Becoming what? Becoming responsible, becoming a person who has a job, becoming a person who has a license, becoming a person who shaves, who brushes their teeth, who changes their bed sheets. You don't even change your bed sheets. Hell, you don't even sleep on your bed. You sleep in the dirt, in the dust, in the rat poopings, in the bed bug pooping, in all kinds of dead things on your floor. That's what you sleep in. Gordon sleeps in a nice, amazing, clean bed.
She protected me from becoming like you.
Yeah, she made you into the attic-dwelling goblin that you are. By the way, if you're not a hood rat, what is the gesturing? What is the gesturing, buddy? What is the gesturing, darling?
A drunk ass, low down piece of shit.
A drunk ass, low down piece of shit who has a driver's license, has a successful, beautiful military career, who has a house, who has a gorgeous wife, who has a business, who is participating in legally protecting children in his state. I don't think you understand what those words means. I think you just say them because when you see other people getting called and you see that they get hurt, you don't understand why they get hurt, so you think that saying that to anybody is going to make them mad. That's not how it works, buddy. That's just not how it works, okay? The reason why those things hurt is because they're true. Just like when you got called hood rat and you, excuse me, that was the best part of all of it. That's why it works, because it's true. Because it's true and you're embarrassed of it, because it has a negative connotation and you're embarrassed of it. That's why it works. It doesn't work when it's not true, Cyraxx. You can call somebody a drunk ass all you want and a lowdown and whatever, but the fact that Gordon and Jenny are sitting in a gorgeous house on a giant couch or by a fire pit. Where's your fire pit, Cyraxx? Don't answer that question. I just thought of the answer. No, no, nope, nope. Do not answer that question. I don't care. Like, where's your couch? Where's your house? Where's your driver license? I mean, hell, you can't even close your mouth together. Your lips don't fit over the crocodile grill that is your mouth. It just doesn't. But you still have the audacity to think that you have something to say to Gordy? Okay.
That's what she protected me from.
Right.
Oh, and yeah, I might not have a job, and you can thank your little fucking bitch-ass friend.
You never had a job. You never had a job before the troll started. You never had a job. You don't have a job because you're a lazy person. You don't have a job because you're a PDF file. You don't have a job because you don't want to. That's it.
Friends for that. Alright? You can thank your faggot-ass friends for that shit.
They're not his friends. Gordy doesn't
because
think
of them,
friends.
I lost everything I had worked my ass off for.
You never had anything, buddy. You never had anything. What did you have? What did you lose? Your scrapping business? That was all that you lost? Oh, right. You are now infamous on the internet, and everybody knows your PDF files, so you can't access kids as easy. You know, that's not a problem for us. Maybe it's a problem for you, but it's not a problem for us.
And Gordon, you dumb fucking bitch.
Uh-huh.
You want the real fucking child predator? Go after motherfuckers like White Bowser.
Cyraxx, just because White Bowser is a pedophile doesn't make you not one. Do you understand that? Those things are not mutually exclusive. You don't get to have a pass just because somebody else is committing the same kind of crime. Okay? It just doesn't work that way. If you're committing crime, you are the thing. And just because there's other things that are the same that you are, does not make you not that thing. Right? You can say and you can claim and you can all you want. But the reality is, here's the truth. You close your eye, the only eye you can see out of when you make these statements, and you're a pedophile. Just because there are other pedophiles in the world, just because there are other child predators in the world, does not mean that you're not one. Those things are not mutually exclusive, Cyraxx. You're a child predator, you're a danger to people, you're a manipulator, you're a liar. You just in this video, you tried to emotionally manipulate Gordon with everything you said. You tried to hit up his feelings with, oh, when I was a child and I look up to you. You tried to hit up his feelings, oh, well, your dead, God rest her soul, was so much better for you. You tried to manipulate him in saying, oh, your wife is not helping him. You're an emotional manipulator. The only thing is, unfortunately for you, your IQ is of room temperature. And you don't have the capacity to actually be good at this emotional manipulation. And that's why you can't manipulate Gordon. But that doesn't make you not a manipulator. It doesn't make you not a pedophile. It doesn't make you not an abuser. You're screaming slurs and insults at every opportunity you have. You are an abuser. You are a bully. You're also a pedophile. And yeah, so is Tony. But so are you.
Black Dragon Lord. Oh, and also, let's not forget Kate Peters, the bitch that illegally and fucking trapped me. In case you forgot the law, mother.
Okay, Cyraxx. The law is the law. Excuse me. The law is you cannot entrap somebody unless you're a police officer. Okay? So, excuse me. God, being sick sucks. So, she couldn't have illegally trapped you. Entrapment implies an interaction between a citizen and a figure of authority. Kate is not a figure of authority. She cannot entrap you. She cannot illegally entrap you or legally entrap you. You have to be a police officer to commit entrapment. And we've told you this. You've even and this is how I know you can't read. Because you literally brought up the law in a screenshot and you just read the first part and you left out the rest of it. And you claiming now that the law is just the first part. Nobody. The law is everything. And just because you didn't want to read past the first sentence does not change the reality. You're still a PDF file, and she's still done nothing wrong.
Fucker, let me remind you, it is illegal for a private citizen to illegally entrap somebody unless they are working with the cops.
That is not what the law is. An average citizen cannot entrap somebody because they don't have the authority of law on their side. It only works when it's a citizen and a figure of authority, Cyraxx. And I know that you think that Kate is the figure of authority because she's popular and everybody agrees with her and you hate her, but she's not. She's not a cop, she's not a politician, she's not a person who can, for example, say things and you can get arrested and thrown in prison. She's not a figure of authority. So she didn't entrap you. You don't understand the law because you don't know how to read. You read the first sentence halfway and then you decided that that's all it is. Meanwhile, the entire law is like a page and a half of explanation. What happened to the rest of it? You didn't read any of it. You just read the first part because you can't read. You don't know how to read.
And Kate does not work with the cops.
No, she doesn't. And you're admitting that she doesn't. That means she cannot entrap you because she's not working with figures of authority. If she was a cop, that would be a different story.
She's a fucking pathetic attention whore.
At least she brushes her teeth and hair. At least she showers every day. She's married. She had kids. No matter what her situation with her kids, what are you doing, buddy? With your hand, with your rage hand. Have you noticed the rage chicken wing? Rage turkey wing. That's what he has right now. Rage turkey wing. What have you done, Mr. Rage Turkey Wing? What have you done? Absolutely nothing. You could not even graduate high school in the time allotted. I graduated high school early. Okay? I graduated high school early a semester, and I wasn't even doing it in my own native language. You couldn't graduate high school until you were 24. And they had to kick you out because leaving a 24-year-old around underage kid is dangerous. You raped Blind Billy. You're an adult that has not accomplished a single thing in his life. And I know that you claim it's the trolls and it's because the way you look. It's not. There are tons, and I mean tons of people who are way more unfortunate looking than you are. And you know what? They take that and they turn it into positivity. They create a community that is about positivity, that is about healing, that is about friendship, that is about anything. But that is not the kind of community you have. You never wondered? Sorry guys, she whines sometimes. You never wondered why that is? You never stopped and thought about why you're like this?
Oh, in case you haven't figured it out, your new friends are fucking using you, old man. They're using your ass.
For what?
They're gonna continue to use you until they're done with you.
For what?
And then when they're done with you, they're just gonna toss you aside.
For what? What are they using him for? What is it exactly that they're using him for? I know what they're using him for. They're talking to him to make you stop it, please. Stop it. Sorry, guys. She loves attention. Stop it. But oh, I forgot what I was saying. But anyway,
Using you to fuck with me.
no, they're not. Well, yeah, they're talking to him to fuck with you, but they're not using him. He's enjoying talking about how much of a screw up you are. He's enjoying it thoroughly. He's enjoying your rages. He's enjoying you calling him a loser. He's enjoying all of that. You and you can see that because you were barking all of this stuff and how you were all this tough and blah 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 blah. But the moment he told you to change your last name if you hate him so much, you folded like a deck of cards. You folded like a bitch. You folded like a man who can't eat properly because he's too lazy to fix his teeth. Okay? That's what you folded like. The moment he told you to change your last name and to not be like him because you hate him so much, you folded. All of a sudden, you were scared. So, no, they're not using him. He's enjoying this as much as they are. They have a mutually beneficial relationship.
And you really think I give a fuck if they're using you to fuck with me? No.
Why would he care whether or not you give a fuck?
Like I said, I would love to beat your fucking ass.
Yeah, you would, but you can't. You couldn't do it before, and you can't do it now. Okay? You can't. You're 4-0, 50 pounds soaking wet with some change in your pockets. You can't beat anybody. Hell, you can't even. The only person that you can actually beat is your elderly grandmother. And you can't even punch her in her face because you know she's going to own you. You have to sneak up on her and punch her from behind. That is how pathetic and sad you are.
And show you what I'm really made of.
You shat so many bricks when the cops came to arrest you while your grandmother was being a gangster. Like she was going toe to toe with an armed police officer while you were screaming like an abandoned child. Ed, Mom, I want to go to jail.
But honestly, your old ass ain't fucking worth the goddamn effort.
I don't know if that's true. I think you're only saying that because you're scared.
You ain't worth a damn.
You're scared.
Cause unlike you, I'm out here trying to make something of myself.
Yeah, we know. Please stop doing it publicly. Stop it. Stop trying to make yourself into something. You're nothing. Your music is terrible. Your vocals sound like a dial-up modem being choked to death in a BDSM accident. You don't. You use a voice filter that makes you sound like you literally stuck your head up your anus and are trying to talk from somewhere in the middle of your stomach. And you think that that's cool. What are you, 3?
While your pussy little friends are trying to hold me back.
They're not his friends, and they're not trying to hold you back. And if you're not a hood rat, please stop doing whatever it is you're doing with the unseasoned turkey wings. Just stop raising them. Just put them down. Put them down. We don't want to see those deformed appendages. Put them down, buddy. We already have enough of your teeth, and that's already enough of a stress and trauma.
I'm doing that. Why? Because they're lazy as fuck.
And you know that how? Takes one to know one, huh?
They're just like how you're saying I am.
Look at his eyes closed. Look at his eyes closed. They're just like how you're saying I am. That's because you are like that exactly.
They're lazy as fuck, man.
So you're saying that you're lazy as fuck too, huh? Gosh, you're so stupid.
They're lazy and they don't want to do shit for work.
You know that how? You know that how? You don't live with them. You don't even go outside. You were talking about how you used to do photography. Where's a single picture? Show us a single picture. Make a video of all of your photography. I would love to see that. That would actually be creating a positive thing for your community. But you don't. You know why you don't? Because you're a liar, because it never happened, because you never did any of these things. And we can tell, and it's frustrating that you keep lying, thinking that you can convince us. You can't. We can tell that everything that's coming out of your mouth is a lie. There's a lot of signs how we can tell, but most of it is when you're trying to, well, trust me when I say, and trust me, and trust me. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. And every time you say, trust me, the next thing you say is something that is so obviously a lie, it's really hard not to laugh.
But me, I'm out here busting my ass on music, grinding.
The only reason why you're out here and busting your ass on music and grinding or whatever is because you go to video games and you talk to little kids and you lure them on your Facebook so you can send them a picture of your infected Johnson and your shrinked up, wrinkled little balls. Okay, buddy? And you will never convince me otherwise. You will never convince me otherwise. You know why? Because I heard the Drift King. The trolls did a better job, and they were making fun of you.
My ass off, trying to do shit that I need to do to be able to make a living, old man.
Like what? Talking to little kids online? How is that something that you need to do to be able to make a living? Making dial-up modem dying noises? How is that anything? How is it that we moved away from the dial-up because everybody who hated that noise, everybody hated that noise. How is it you think that just because you're making it, all of a sudden there are people in life who need it? No one needs a dial-up modem noise, Cyraxx. And as far as music, buddy, when you actually write music and not steal anything, is the day when hell will freeze over.
That's what the fuck I do.
You also left out that you constantly insult people, you threaten people with death, you threaten people with rifles, you go online into children's game and you lure them into your Facebook, you sext them, you get fished all the time by people pretending to be underage. You also expose yourself on live every time you don't like what people are saying about you. You forgot to mention those things.
You ain't nothing but a deadbeat fucking bitch ass nobody.
At least he's not a pedophile. I already forgot who he's talking about. But whoever you're talking about, at least they're not a pedophile. At least they brush their teeth and shave and bathe and they don't have a year-old Dorito bag in their room. Also, why is your freaking room so crooked?
You're a bitch. You're a
Says the guy who thinks a mousetrap going off is somebody trying to shoot him. Yeah, okay, buddy.
pussy. You're a fucking nobody.
You're a nobody. You're a nobody. He's a retired veteran.
You know what's sad? I used to respect the shit out your ass.
You know what's sad? You actually could have had a normal height, okay, a normal teeth, and a normal brain if you actually fixed your mouth and ate more than Hot Pockets and sludge. You could have actually had a 6-something frame. I mean, your biological father is huge. You could have been like that. But instead, you decided to keep your infected shark grill and be a 4-foot-nothing mid-jump goblin who has to drink so much caffeine it could give a whale a heart attack. But yet you think that anybody who has accomplished anything in their life are gonna care what you have to say? Bitch, please.
But not no more.
Not no more.
I don't respect what you become.
No one cares.
Like I said, the real...
He's not a pedophile, Cyraxx. He's not a pedophile. And you can hood rat gesture all you want, and you can hood rat point all you want, and you can hood rat move your head like an owl bobbing around. But that does not take away the fact that you're a PDF file, that you sent your Johnson to underage kids, and you knew that what you did was wrong because immediately after you jerked off and orgasmed, you sent her a message saying that everything was wrong and that you were sorry and don't tell anybody and bye.
Fucking reason why I didn't beat your ass and beat the brakes off your broke bitch ass.
What does beat the brakes off? What does that even mean? What does that mean? You don't even know what that means. You're just saying words. You're just saying words. How is this not maddening for you? You're just saying words. They mean nothing. You don't know what they mean. You're just saying them. This is not driving you crazy?
Back in 2014 like I should have? It's because back then I actually had fucking respect for you.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because if you had respect for him, like you say you did, you would have showered, you would have participated in stuff that they asked you to do, you wouldn't have been lazing about, okay? And they wouldn't have thrown you out of their house. That's how we know you didn't have respect. And that's how we know that you didn't want to fight Gordon because you were scared. If you wanted to fight him, you would have fought him. You would have waited until he turned around like you did to your grandmother.
Even though we fought, I still had respect for your ass.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And stop closing that eye. I don't know why you do that.
But when I saw you...
Oh, and he pushes all of that saliva into his... Oh. Oh my god. Oh.
I with Marty and the trolls and the people that have been bullying me for the last fucking 7 years.
Okay, first of all, it's been 5 years. Second of all, they weren't bullying you. You're a bully. I'm fairly sure Marty would have never gone as far as he has gone had you not been calling him every name under the sun, every name in the book, anti-Semite. Didn't you also say that you're going to be his personal Hitler because you thought that he's Jewish? You deserve everything that's happening to you, Cyraxx. You're not being bullied. What's happening to you is divine retribution.
That's when I lost all respect for you.
No one cares.
That minute that you sided with them.
Why do you think that that anybody cares how you feel about them? Why do you think anyone cares how you feel about them? Literally, no one cares if you lost respect for them. No one has any respect for you. I don't have any respect for you. I don't care if you don't have any respect for me. Good. I don't care. I don't care if a pedophile respects me. I don't care if a fake tough guy respects me.
That moment that you sided with them, you officially became the fucking enemy.
He has been an enemy since for a while. There are videos of you saying things about him years ago. I don't know why you don't remember that, but maybe it's just you're incapable of. So you should just go on YouTube and look up your old videos so you know what you have said. Because it is ridiculous that you're claiming all of this while there's a video of you saying exactly the same things years earlier.
Became the ops. You became the people that I don't want to hang around.
Gordon doesn't want you around. He hasn't contacted you. He hasn't seen you. He threw you out 9 years ago, and he's made no effort to be in your life because you're a nobody to him. You're not family. You're not his son. You're just some crotch goblin that some old woman spewed out. That's what you are. You're a crotch goblin. He doesn't have to.
The people that I don't need to be hanging around, motherfucker.
You shouldn't be hanging around them because they're elderly. Okay? And you are walking by a hazardous chemical facility. You can start World War Z by accidentally leaving some of that grime that is on your teeth on a glass that doesn't get washed thoroughly. You should be put in a barrel and buried somewhere, like a nuclear waste. That's what you are. You are nuclear waste. We have to put you in a hazard safety container and bury you so far underground that you cannot ruin anybody's life anymore. That's what we need to do with you. Ugh, pushing the saliva into his beard. Oh, God.
Oh, and just for the record,
Stop saying that.
you old fucking bastard.
He's not a bastard. The word bastard means you have no father. As far as last time I checked, you were the one who had no father. You're the bastard. He's not your dad. Where's your dad? Oh, that's right. Your dad wants nothing to do with you. He doesn't like you. You're being raised by your grandmother and her boyfriend. You're a bastard. You have no father, and none of the men in your life that are supposed to be father figure want anything to do with you. You're as much of a bastard as they come. And I know that you didn't know where that word comes from, and you keep calling everybody bastards. And it's really, really funny because the only bastard in a room is you.
There's a difference between being illegally entrapped via text message and actually going out and doing pedophile shit.
No, there's no difference because you sent that 14-year-old a video of you masturbating. You sent somebody you knew was 14 a video of you jerking off your infected wiener. That is going out and doing pedophilic shit. And I know that you don't want it to be, but it doesn't change the fact that you're a pedophile, that you went out, you actively go out and seek children on Fortnite, on Forza. And then you lure them to your Facebook just because you're not doing it outside. Doesn't make the damage that you cause to those kids' lives is any less real. You are going out and doing pedophilic shit. And just because you think it's not real because it's online does not make it so. The damage you do to those kids is unbelievable. You shouldn't be allowed to breathe for what you do.
There's a difference.
No, there's not.
A real pedophile goes out like what Tony the...
I know that you're obsessed with saying that what Tony did was disgusting. And you're right. But so was what you did, buddy. So was sending a picture of you masturbating to what you thought was a 14-year-old girl and going, your turn, cutie. That still is a pedophilic shit. That still is you going out and trying to get a 14-year-old to send you masturbation videos. You're trying to get a child to send you child pornography. That is going out in doing things. And I can tell that you don't like that fact. But again, that doesn't stop it from being a fact. You're a pedophile. You do pedophilic shit. You go out, you groom children, and you lure them on your Facebook just so you can take advantage of them. That's what you do. That's going out and doing pedophilic shit. How are you any different from Tony? Tony actually wants women to look underage but be of age. You just want them to be young. You're a creep.
The Black Dragon Lord did. He went out, took pictures of underage girls' asses at a motherfucking mall, and got...
He's so mad at that. I know that you're mad. I can't. This stop is just... Oh, it's both in vomit inducing and like hilarious because look at that eye. Look at that eye. It's closed. It's closed permanently. Like, and he can't see out of the other one. Just because you didn't think of doing that first, Cyraxx, does not give you the right to be that mad, nor does it make what you did not harmful. I will repeat this over and over and over and over and over until you get sick of it, because that's what the reality is. And no matter how much you can't change it. You're a pedophile. You did pedophilic shit. You still do pedophilic shit. And for some odd reason, you think that you should not be held accountable for it. No. Nah, booby. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
got caught with child porn on his computer. And tried to claim it as being his friends. And then turned around on a live stream and then admitted to liking girls that look underage, but actually are of age.
Do you realize what you just said? Do you realize what you just said? That Tony admitted he likes women of age. He just wants them to look underage. You just want kids. You don't care what they look like. You just want kids. As long as they're 14 and under, you will go after that like, I don't know. You go after that and look at that drool. Look at all of that drool on his lower lip. Oh, and it's so shiny because you know it's wet and it's thick because of all the shit in his mouth. Ugh.
That's a fucking real pedophile.
So are you.
I am not.
So are you. You do exactly the things that you say make a pedophile. Why does his mouth like that? Do you see how far his teeth go out? Like, look at that. Look at that. His lower jaw is like, I can't even move my jaw that way. It hurts. God. Your freaking organs are trying to divorce you as you speak, Cyraxx.
I got illegally entrapped.
There's no such thing as illegal entrapment unless you're a cop.
Which is illegal.
There's no such thing as illegal entrapment unless you're a cop. You're drooling into your beard.
So, Kate, clean that earwax out of your...
She doesn't need to clear the earwax out of her ear. She can hear and she knows how to read. You don't. Maybe don't close that one eye that can actually see.
Fucking ears, bitch. It is illegal.
God, you just drooled into your beard.
To entrap somebody when you're not working with the cops.
It's actually the opposite. It's illegal to entrap somebody if you're a cop. Okay? I don't know why you keep closing that eye. It just drives me nuts.
I know you're not working with the cops.
Yes, she's not working with the cops. That makes what she did perfectly legal. Again.
I dug into your history, bitch.
You don't know how to read, okay? You don't know how to read. Your claims of, I looked into or I did research, that means nothing. It's empty. It's like a fart in the wind. You don't know how to read. How are you going to look into anything?
I dug into your ass.
You can't read. How did you? Also, he dug into her ass. Really? Did you enjoy tossing Kate's salad?
I know what the fuck you're about.
No, you don't. No, you don't. The reason why you're saying that is because you hate her, because she exposed who you are. Look at you. Look at you. You can close your mouth like that, see? If you just tried to keep it closed like that, you wouldn't be drooling into your beard. Pubic hair, more like it.
And I'll tell
Oh, did you see him push? Ah!
you right now, what you did was illegal.
There's no such thing as illegal entrapment by an ordinary citizen, Cyraxx. Ugh.
And your excuse was garbage.
She doesn't have to have an excuse to go after you. She's not a police officer. Okay? She can go after you if she wants to. No one's stopping her. It's not illegal to go after somebody.
Sitting there saying that I gave off pedo vibes, that's not
You do. You do. You give them off now. You give them off now really bad.
an excuse, you dumb whore.
She doesn't need an excuse, you dumb whore, to expose you for who you are. She doesn't need an excuse. What is this thing? Why would she even need an excuse? She doesn't like you. She doesn't have to like you. No one likes you, Cyraxx. Most people hate you. You're disgusting. You give everybody eye infections just by appearing on camera. I can guarantee you, if they put you in prison, you can probably dissolve one of the prison walls if you licked it long enough. You are atrocious. Atrocious looking pile of nope.
So sit down and shut the fuck up.
Or what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, you one-eyed Willie? Huh? What are you gonna do?
So Gordon,
Oh, now it's Gordon. Okay.
if you want to go after real pedophiles, go after people like White.
Gordon goes after real pedophiles, Cyraxx. Gordon is actually in official capacity a child protector. And again, he doesn't have to go after White Bowser. He can go after you all he wants because you are a pedo. You are a predator, a pedophile. You prey on children. And just because there are other pedophiles in this world does not mean you're not one.
Bowser, who actually got kids to do sexual acts on a Discord call. Go after people like Kate, who illegally entrap people. Go after people like Tony, the Black Dragon Lord, who have actually been out here committing sexual acts.
God, he's so angry. Look how angry he is. He's like, ah! That unseasoned turkey wing is going everywhere. And his eyes are like rolling around like it's a party. It's a roller skate party. And everybody's not invited. Cyraxx is not invited either.
So you want the sexual deviants? There's your 3 sexual deviants.
He's not asking for sexual deviance, Cyraxx. He's not asking for other sexual deviants. No one was asking for sexual deviance. Okay? Also, I don't know why you keep pointing at yourself. We all know what you look like. Unless you're seeing there's 3 of you, we can tell who you are. Stop doing this. Because you look like a hood rat. You're a hood rat. Especially with those teeth. Blech.
I'm not one of them.
Yes, you are. 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 Yes, you are.
Your shit straight, motherfucker.
Yes, you are. We have our shit straight, motherfucker.
Because I'm not one of them.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You sent your infected Johnson to a little girl. That sounds like a pedo shit to me.
You want the real pedophile? Look at that fucking bitch ass whore, Kate Peters.
How does that make Gordon a real pedophile? I'm sorry. What? How does that make Gordon a real pedophile? You don't even know what you're saying. You're just saying words. Fuck. You're so stupid.
Look at her. She's the real pedophile.
She's not a pedophile. She's not a pedophile. You want everybody to think that other people are pedophiles because you think that that makes you look innocent. I will tell you a little secret. It doesn't. You still look like a pedophile. You sound like a pedophile. And especially you sound like a pedophile when you call adult men and women little boys and little girls. That is 100% pedo vibe. And you do that all the time. You do this at every opportunity. You're a pedophile.
Tony the Black Dragon Lord.
Again, Tony the Black. You already told us about Tony. We don't care about Tony. We don't care about Tony. We don't care about Tony. There are other people who care about Tony's existence, who troll him and do all of that stuff. We don't all have to go after every pedophile there is. We can pick and choose, and we chose to go after you. Because you're a pedophile. You bastard.
White Bowser. Those are your pedophiles.
You already told us. I don't know why you're getting so angry. I don't know why you're getting so angry about it. Just because they're pedophiles does not make you not one. I don't know how many more times I have to repeat this. You're still a pedo, buddy. You're still a pedo.
If you want to go after them, go after them. I ain't going to stop you. If anything, I will help you go after them.
They don't want to go after them. That's the thing. See, that's the thing about you. You want to do horrible shit and not be responsible. You want other people to pay for doing the same horrible shit you do, but you somehow are not involved? They don't have to go after Tony. They don't have to. That's the thing. They don't have to. They can go after you and be justified in it, because you're a pedophile.
After that motherfucker, I will help you go after these people. Yes, people like that don't need to be on this platform.
Neither do you, buddy. Neither do you. Okay? Neither do you. I'm one chromosome away from a fucking potato.
But I'm warning you right now, you roll up to my house, you're gonna get shot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What? Are you inviting people to come fight you again? Oh my lord.
You roll to my house, onto my property, you're gonna...
He hasn't had any contact with you for over 9 years. And he probably would have never had any contact with you had Marty and Kate not contacted him. He doesn't care about you. To him, you're a 2-week-old fart sandwich that he forgot somewhere in Ohio, in Akron, Ohio. That's who you are to him. He's not gonna bother coming to your house. Why? He doesn't want to get infected with whatever's infesting you. He's an elderly person. He needs to take care of his health. He doesn't need to be around a walking freaking nuclear waste that is one fart away from starting a zombie war. That's what you are.
Get shot at.
He's not scared.
You got 3 motherfuckers here that ain't afraid to pull the fucking trigger on your ass. And that goes for anybody.
Cyraxx, we don't care. We all own guns. We all know how to shoot them. You're not scaring anybody. You're not threatening anybody. You're not sounding like you're a hero. And also, your raw turkey wing, put it down. Put it down because it's about to break.
Anybody that ain't welcome here.
Stop shaking your turkey wing so hard. It's barely attached to the rest of you. It's going to fall off.
You're a friend of the family, or you're a friend of mine, or you're somebody that we know personally.
No one cares, Cyraxx. No one cares. There's no friends. There's no family. Everyone hates you.
Yeah.
Have you noticed how he just stops? And then he starts talking again. Oh my gosh, stop doing that.
If you roll to this house and you're a fucking troll, or you, old man, aka Gordon the Pitch Wilkins, if any of y'all roll up here, you're gonna get shot at. Fair fucking warning. That ain't a threat, that is a promise, because we have no...
I'm just wondering if you're gonna get shot at means that you're gonna, like a chimp, you're gonna sit there at your room, shit in your hand, and just toss it at people. You know, like monkeys do. That's probably the kind of shooting you're talking about.
No trespassing signs. You step on our property, you're gonna get shot at. That's...
Cyraxx, nobody's scared. You can't see straight. The day you shoot somebody and actually hit them is the day when the sun starts rotating, the earth starts rotating the other way. Okay? You can't even see straight. You have no depth perception. How are you going to shoot anybody? You cannot e-drive past a tree without crashing into it. Come on, my dude. Come on.
It's not a threat, that is a warning.
Usually when you say that it's not a threat, it's a promise. Not a warning, because warning is kind of like a threat. And it's so funny that you don't get it. It's so funny. And you keep using it like you know what it means. And you don't. Oh.
So, fair warning all y'all, fuck around and find out. You
fuck around and find out what? Find out what? Find out what? That you scream like a baby piglet? That you were hard when Marty was punching you? What? Find out what? We already know all of those things.
You will be shot at without warning. And that...
We don't care. You can't see straight. I'm not scared of you shooting. Okay? I'm not scared of your step-grandfather who's constantly high on perks. You have some nerve talking about drug addicts. Your step-grandfather is a fucking drug addict, is a Percocet user. He's so high on perks, he can't even freaking tell his own ass from a hole in the ground. That's how high he's all the time. Your mom is on weed all the time because she puts it in your food.
Could you, yo bitch ass Gordon the fuckboy Wilkins? You drug addicted crackhead motherfucker.
Are you talking about Ed again? Because as far as we know, Ed is the one who's doing the illegal drugs. You know, you shouldn't really talk like that about Ed. I mean, you were screaming for him to help you with the cops, and now you're talking crap about him? Not a good look for you, Cyraxx. Not a good look.
So, like I said,
every time he says that,
you want to fuck around? Find out.
We already found out. What is there to find out? What are we gonna find out? What are we gonna find out? Marty came to your house 3 times. The only time you were brave enough to come out and face him was a 3rd time. And you came out and he wiped the floor with you. Your blood was all over the driveway. What are we gonna find out? We already know. We don't need to find out. We already know. And we're not scared. You're not scaring anybody.
And Gordon, go after those 3 motherfuckers I told you about. Be a good little bitch.
He's not your bitch. He doesn't care that you exist. He doesn't care what you have to say. And now he's going to go after you even more so. Good for him.
Good little doggy that you were pretending to be on that stream and go after the 3 motherfucking pedophiles.
No one cares what you have to say. No one cares what you have to say. No one cares, Cyraxx.
Go on, doggy.
Put down the turkey wing. Put down the unseasoned turkey wing.
Go after the 3
Put down the unseasoned turkey wing. Put it down. We don't need to look at it. It's disgusting.
pedophiles that named off. I got work to do.
Yeah, you got work to do. I wish you would go to a dentist and stop drooling. Ugh. Pause. What the? Sorry, guys. My computer is really, really old, and this can be a problem when it switches between the videos. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. He drives me crazy. I hate him so much. So thank you for coming with me on this journey and not letting me suffer alone. Please subscribe, leave a like and a comment, share your experience, your opinion about Cyraxx. What what you think of the scat stain on the underwear of United States. Meanwhile, I am gonna get a little better, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for coming. Go give N-word boy some love, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.